Hey everybody, this is Lee Beatty and I want to welcome you guys to another quick training with regard to how are you actually finding your avatar. And you guys are probably thinking, what's that movie with the blue people? No, I'm actually talking about when you're actually looking to market to people online. Who's your avatar? What is it that they earn? What is it, your male, your actual demographics? Is it a male? Is it a female? Are they educated? Do they have some college? What's their, what are the types of things that they are checking out? What other similar sites are they looking at? Don't worry, if you don't understand any of that, that's okay. Because what I'm actually going to talk about today, I'm going to really help you to pinpoint. I'm going to give you a couple free resources that you should definitely check out. Obviously, like I told you, if you've seen some of these trainings, I want to make sure that I do my part to pass on what I know to be useful. A lot of people still writing various blog posts. Excuse me, my nose itchy. But basically, I just woke up this morning and I figured, like I said, I want to do at least one training a day, pass on some useful information, and really allow for those of you who are looking to take this to the next level, really the opportunity to, really find out who your avatar is. So I'm just going to write that up here, your avatar. So realistically, finding your avatar can be very, very difficult to some, and to others it's going to be really a breeze. After you go through this training, I'm actually going to pass on a couple awesome resources and websites you're really going to be able to actually pinpoint really who your avatar is, okay? And I'm really below this. What I'm going to do is, after I pass on these two different websites, I'm also going to give you access to one of the tools I use. It's a website extension. It's a browser. It's a free tool, but you're going to have to log in below here and actually to get that, because I don't know my actual full code, but I'm going to actually put it in there, and it's just basically me referring you to that network. It's a free way of you taking advantage of exactly what I'm going to talk about today. So who's your avatar? Like I said, if you don't know if who your end user is that you're actually targeting when you're actually putting out content, then really what you're doing is you're marketing in the dark, okay? You're kind of, think of just grabbing a hand of sand and throwing it up and seeing where it falls, and that's kind of who you're actually marketing to. That's not the approach you actually want to take. When you actually know your avatar in advance, it makes it a lot easier, especially when you do any type of pay-per-click marketing, if you do any type of Facebook marketing, Google AdWords, or if you're checking these folks out, online. I'm going to go ahead and go through two different sources that I actually personally use. And if you've seen any of the videos I've done on Udemy, or if you've seen them on both of the courses I put out on Udemy, I actually reference this one source right here. Now, the first one is, it's Alexa.com. Okay, Alexa.com, everything that I'm going to talk to you about, what they're going to do is they rank sites, okay? As of a few months ago, they were actually acquired by Amazon, and I don't know if they were an Amazon company prior to that, but I've been using Alexa for several years now, and to me, this was the original source that I actually used to any time I was trying to find my end user. When I actually ramped up this one site, and based off of the demographics I found just from the free version of Alexa, I was actually able to target who my end avatar was, kind of get their age range, and really just, tune into, what it is that they're wanting, their other like needs and things like that. So Alexa.com is the first place I would check that out. So for those of you right now, maybe pause this video, maybe go to Alexa.com, type in a website, and what they do, they're going to break down, they're going to, age, demographic, gender, education, and just to name a few of those, okay? And when you actually know this type of demographic right here, realistically, folks, what you're unveiling essentially is what is it that your end user looks like with regard to your niche or your target or your topic that you're talking about. Obviously, if you already know this, and based off of maybe doing some surveys or anything else, this is just, for me, I like to use Alexa.com because they have a free version of this. You don't need the pro. Actually, what I'm actually going to provide for you in the description below is going to kind of expand on this and the next resource I'm going to actually provide for you. But when you know these types of demographics, when you actually know kind of what your age range is, you know what your gender is, and you know really kind of what their education levels are. To some, you may think that that's not really valuable information. I will assure you that the more information, the more that you have about your end user, the more useful this is going to be for you when you offer them products, when you offer them services, when you actually just generally want to talk to them. Right now, you're my target demographic, and you're somebody who is looking to make money online. You are you're going in. Maybe you're looking to learn how to find. You're just looking to get some training, get some good training, some free training, and that's really what you're looking for. So that you're my target demographic. As a general rule of thumb, you're a little bit older. You're late 30s to 50s. You're a male. If you're a female, I'm not excluding you. I'm just telling you what the demographic is. And for the most part, you have a college degree to advanced study, if you will. So if you've had higher education, as a general rule, you are who I'm talking to, is who my avatar is. And then if I went on another level of giving you free information, it really just depends. It kind of, as far as the age range, it goes from about 28 to about 54. The gender is male, female, actually a little bit more on the male side, and the education is some college. So don't ask me how I know that, other than the fact that I know my demographics. Okay, the second resource is SimilarWeb. SimilarWeb is one of the most amazing resources I've ever come across, because if anything you've ever seen me actually talk about, I actually talk about a website called Similar Sites a lot. These two are kind of merged at the hip. They really provide a lot of this useful information, but SimilarWeb, a lot of the things that you're going to find here, you're going to find some of these same trending topics and things like that in there. But what's really useful about SimilarWeb is it gives you other similar sites. Okay, so it's a little different. I mean, it's just a little different with regard to what Alexa's providing you. But the cool part about SimilarWeb is it also provides you with keywords. All right. And like I said, other similar sites. The great thing about this is in SimilarWeb, it provides so many custom analytics that it really helps you to identify who your end user is. Okay, and for most of you, if you don't know who that is, this quick training, this pointing out two different resources that can actually help you right now. That's why I actually did this, so that you guys can actually get a handle on what it is that you're wanting to find out, which is who your avatar is, okay? And why is that useful? So what I recommend is, right now, I mean, you could walk away from this training right now, okay? And this is what a lot of the guru marketers, they know this. They know what this is right here. They know who their avatar is. So anytime they go into a market and they're looking to find keywords, and they're looking to find the gender, the demographic. Folks, the age of being able to do free marketing is really passing at a level that, realistically, when you know who your avatar is, you can actually do really cheap pay-per-click marketing. And when you're actually able to hone in on, their age, their gender, their education, keywords, other similar sites, you're getting other similar topics that they're interested in. Okay? And what I highly recommend is anytime you're looking to establish that avatar, base it off of these two sites. And like I said, I'm gonna actually leave you right below this video in the description. Make sure to check out that first resource because it's a free version. It does exactly what these tell you, but it does a little bit more because it gives you a lot more useful information for free. And the great part about it is you can use that immediately. It can be an extension in your browser, or you can actually sign into it just like you do with these. These are all free resources that I'm talking about. And again, pick that up in the description below. So, folks, hopefully I did my job to tell you a little bit about how to establish, your avatar. And I pointed out two resources that I use right now. And folks, you don't need all these expensive softwares. You don't need all this expensive stuff. Right here, this is going to tell you all you need to know. And like I said, I brief these in my courses because anything that you're going to learn with regard to any type of training I'm going to provide you with tons of free resources, okay? And, like I said, when you're establishing who your avatar is, folks, use these sites to really, really help you really pinpoint who it is that you're looking to target. It'll take you an additional maybe 10, 15 minutes. You get some similar sites. You throw in some of these terms into these websites. You really get a general idea of what your age range is, really what your gender is, what your education levels are, what kind of keywords, what kind of topics they're interested in. And it really is just one of the best ways to establish who your avatar is, all right? So, again, hopefully you guys got something out of that. Pick the free resource up on the description below. Hopefully I did my job. And again, folks, for those of you who don't know what my mission is, what my why is, after I got hacked a few years ago, I lost hundreds of sites and made a lot of mistakes. So I rededicated myself and figured out what my why was. And my why is I want to educate a macro community that funds a micro community that feeds a community. All right? I wish you all love, peace, ease of mind, health, wealth, and happiness. Check these sites out. Pick the link up in the description below. And thank you for checking out this training. If you guys could do me a favor, like this video and subscribe to my channel if you thought this was useful. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one.